we're gonna start off just in a seat today, and I'll give you a lot of options going forward. So I just wanna remind you to just use modifications if I offer them and you decide that you need them in the moment, and just listen to your body and have a good time. So we'll start off with a spinal roll. So just sit up nice and tall. You can have your knees out in front of you, and you can even grab behind your knees if you like. Make your spine nice and tall. And I like to think of sitting up so tall that I feel like the top of my head is lifting a little further away from the ground than it normally would. And then put a little pull back in your belly muscles so that your low back feels really nice and neutral. And we'll see if we can just start to round the spine. Think of pointing your tailbone at your toes. And you could keep your hands on your thighs and kind of slide them down if you want. That might be a nice little help. And then let's see if we could, after coming all the way down, try to roll yourself all the way up. So you can grab behind your thighs and help yourself up if you need to, of course. Now let's see if we could do that 10 times. So I want you to make it feel just right. Think of inhaling to come down. And exhaling to curl it up. If this is too hard, then maybe you just come halfway down and you just kind of stop there. And roll it up when you're ready. Okay. We're going to do about 10 overall, so this is number 4. If you want a little more work, okay, then you're going to let go of your legs. And you're going to do it without your hands on your legs. So let's keep it going nice and slow. Number 5. Roll down. And roll up. Use that breath. Keep that long spine. Number 6. And up. Okay. And so we're just not trying to make this perfect. We're not taking it too seriously. We're just warming up. Number 7. 3 more just like this. Nice and slow. Number 8. Number 9. Okay, make this last one really nice, and I'm going to challenge you to pause and hold. So once you come all the way up, I want you to just lean back halfway and hold right there and breathe. Remember, your longest possible spine is what we're looking for, and you can always grab behind your knees if you want a little extra support. But no matter where you are, belly button into the spine, lifting your neck long and proud. Maybe you decide to point forward with one of your feet. Just see how that feels. Maybe switch legs. Keep breathing. Point forward with the other foot. And if you're feeling real spicy today, maybe you grab behind your knees, maybe not. Maybe you point forward with all the feet. And we're just getting nice and warm. Core, hips, maybe one more breath here. Let that go. You can drop your feet and roll all the way to your back here. Okay. You take your fingers by your ears here, elbows pointed out, and we'll just continue warming up. We're going to get the legs up in the air here and put a little bend in them, bend in the knees. So this will be a bike crunch. So I want you to keep in mind, there's the gentle option where you keep your head on the floor and you're just peeling your elbow to the knee, elbow to the knee. You can do all that with your head on the floor, okay? If you have a sensitive neck. If your neck is good and everything's good today, you can take that head off the floor to do your bike crunch. We're thinking opposite armpit to knee, okay? So we're going to mix it up. We're going to do 2 bike crunches, and then we're going to reach for the opposite foot. So lengthening the leg and reach. We're going to do this 10 times. Here we go. Bike and bike. Reach and reach. It's kind of funky, and it's okay if you mix it up. Bike. Remember to breathe. Reach and reach. Here's number 4. Bike and bike. Reach and reach. 5. Bike. 5. Reach. We're halfway there. This is a great warm up. Remember to drop your head to the floor at any time if you need to. Always listening to your body. And 7. 3 more, bike. Bike. 8. And 8. 2 more. 2 more. Reach. And reach. Last one. Make it nice. Bike. Bike. 10. And 10. Go ahead and let it go here. You can grab your knees. Kind of roll. Kind of shake yourself around. Shake it off. Alright, I have one more warm-up here for us, and then we should be pretty warm all over. So if you just rock yourself up to a seat, you can lay down on your left side, down in a left side elbow plank. So I'm going to give you some options for your elbow plank. You have 3 flavors to choose from. You have a very gentle elbow plank with your bottom hip, that's the left hip, on the floor. Okay. You have a more spicy elbow plank, we'll say a medium spice, with your hips lifted but your knees on the floor. And we have the extra spicy with the legs long. No matter what, your shoulder is over your elbow, okay? The left shoulder over elbow. The top arm is going to be bent, fingers on your ear, and you're going to open it up wide, right elbow pointing up, and then you're going to bring that right elbow down to touch the floor. It's a little challenging, so drop your knees or your hip if you need to. Let's do 10. Point it up and point it down. Keep breathing up and down. Very nice. Here's 4. And down. Now I want you to keep your left side really strong, okay? Don't let it sag. Keep it really lifted. 6. And 7. Nice and slow. 8. 9. Now hold the last one. Come on up into it. The right elbow up and hold. Okay? Breathing and holding. Push that floor away. See if you can lift your left side even more. Building that side strength. One more breath. Go ahead and let it go. And of course, we're just going to switch sides. So the right side will be the down side now. The right elbow is under your right shoulder no matter what. Okay, the shoulder always stays over the elbow. So we either have the right hip on the floor, we have the knees on the floor, or we have the legs extended. You decide. Left elbow points up, left elbow points down. Let's do 10. Reach it up and bring it down. So I want you to keep that right side really strong. Push that floor. 4. And down. Number 5. And down. Okay, the whole time you're moving, you're actively lifting that right side away from the floor. Okay, I can't stress it enough. I catch myself all the time sagging, kind of getting lazy. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now hold it with me here. Lift that right hip or the right side high, even if you have the hip on the floor. Lift that side. Push into the right shoulder. Whole side body very strong. One more breath. Let it go. Come on down. Come on to a seat. You can shake out your arms and legs here for a moment. So I'm feeling pretty warm. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get into some interval training. So with this circuit interval, I'll be giving you minute increments for each movement, and we'll repeat them in little groups. Don't worry. I'll cue everything for you. I just want you to know what to expect. So the first set, we're going to do 30 seconds on of the movement that I show you. I'll time you 30 seconds, and then I'll give you a 30-second break. And then we'll move to the next one. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We'll do that for a group of movements, and then we'll repeat them from the top, and we'll do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, okay? And then we'll repeat them one more time, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's okay if it sounds crazy. We can do it, modify, and we'll just knock this out. So first up, come to your plank position. So in your plank position, keep in mind, you have options. As long as your shoulders are over your wrists, we're going to call that a plank. It could be on hands and knees. You could walk your knees further back for a little more medium spice. If you want extra spice, you do it with your knees off the ground. So no matter where you are, just pick your plank. Okay? So here's what we're gonna do. From your, whatever your plank is, you're gonna tap one shoulder to the opposite side, you're gonna tap the other opposite shoulder, and then you're gonna bring one knee at a time in and in. It's a little combo movement. Tap, shoulder tap, tap. One knee comes in to tap the elbow, other knee comes in to tap the elbow. We're gonna do it 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Starting now. Shoulder tap, let's go. Elbow tap, elbow tap. So we'll do this for 30, then I'll give you a 30-second break. Remember to drop the knees if you need them. You can do all this from your hands and knees. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a little 30-second break. So next up, I'm going to give you a little boat pose. Boat pose, kind of like we started warming up in, so you'll have either your feet down or up, and then you'll press your hands down by your hips, press your feet down, and try to push yourself away from the floor. So it goes boat and push, okay? And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, 30 seconds, boat and push. So yes, you can bend your knees or extend them as much as you like here. I want you to just kind of find what suits you best. You'll find with the knees bent, it's a bit easier. With the knees extended, it's a bit more. So you decide. 10 seconds. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 30-second rest. Flip it back over to your plank position. Okay, find an elbow plank. Both elbows down. Now we're gonna take turns stepping out side to side with same side hand and foot. So my left hand and foot are stepping out, I'm bringing them back in. My right hand and foot stepping out to the right, I'm bringing them back in. Can I do it with my knees down? Absolutely. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Elbow plank and step. Elbow plank, step. So once you find a little rhythm, I want you to try to make it as smooth as you can. Keeping the shoulders and the hips as level as you can, even though it's challenging. Now drop those knees if you need them, of course. Very nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 30-second break. Shake that off. We're going to go back around to the first one we did. Remember that shoulder tap, knee and knee. We're going to do that. This time we're going to do it 40 seconds on, and I'll give you a 20-second break. Whew, take a deep breath. You got 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So find your plank. Shoulder tap, knee tap, knee tap. Keep it going. So this is another one. Once you find your rhythm, do your best to really stabilize and keep your back from wobbling. It's challenging, but you can do it. The knees are a big helper here if you want to drop them. 5, 4. Sorry, I was doing 30 seconds. We got 10 more. Sorry. We're doing 40 here. Okay, now you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 20-second break now. Shake it off. We're going to go back around to that boat to hover. Remember the boat to hover. Whew, in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs up, hips up. Boat to hover. So if you're looking for something a little interesting here, you get a little bored with the movement perhaps, try lifting one foot. So doing the hover with just one foot on the floor. I like that little variation. Nice, you have 15 seconds here. 10. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 20-second break. Flip it over to your elbow plank. We'll do a 40-second round of that elbow plank where we step the same hand and foot out to the side. Okay? You can do it. Use your knees if you need. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step. Control it back in. And step. Control it back in. Nice. Keep the belly lifting. Keep the back of the neck strong. I have to remind myself here to keep the legs strong. Sometimes I forget when I'm in a plank that my legs can still push the floor. 15. 15 seconds. Now 10. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 20-second break. Okay, it's time to go back around to the top. We're going back around to the shoulder tap, okay, with the knee tuck. And this time we're going to do 50 seconds on with a 10-second break. Then I'll give you a nice rest. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder tap, knee tuck, knee tuck. Do your best. Stabilize and isolate all your movements. Don't be afraid to push that floor down a lot. Whew. It's gonna be fun doing 50 seconds here with you. Super excited. This is our last round of this. Hope you are too. Do your best to make contact with that shoulder, make contact with that elbow. You got 10 seconds here, friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break. Coming up next, our old friend, the boat to the hover push. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Boat, hover push, 50 seconds. It's going to be great. Remember, you can try that little variation where you lift 1 foot at a time. When you come up to the hover push, I find that to be a fun challenge. Very nice. Keep it going. Awesome, 15 seconds. 10. Nice, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take that 10-second break. Flip it over for our last round. In this pattern, in this group, your elbow plank where you step out side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Step to the side, back to center. Step to the side, and back to center. Whew. Remember to use those knees to your advantage. You can always make it easier on yourself. I like to focus on here when I'm doing this. Focus on keeping the hips and shoulders from wobbling too much. It's so hard, but it's fun. Keep with it. All right, you got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, take a moment here, shake that off. Amazing work, okay? Hoping you're feeling really good and strong in the core. So that was like kind of an all-around core workout for us, from the very deepest muscles of the core all the way wrapping around to the superficial muscles. Now let's get a little bit more focused. Right now I just want to focus on your abs. So of course your abdominis rectus runs top to bottom. Your transversus abdominis runs side to side, and your obliques run, of course, diagonally, and they all create a really nice team of abs. So we're going to focus there. So go ahead and sit on your hips. Get ready for a sit-up. So keep in mind, you could always make this a smaller movement, and I'll give you options to make it as big or as small of a movement as you want. So for this one, we'll start with a kind of a different little interval pattern. We'll play around with 20-10, 20-10. So what that means is we'll do this for 20 seconds, and then we'll rest for 10. And then we'll do it for 20 seconds, and then we'll rest for 10. And we'll do all of that 6 times. So we're going to kind of burn this out and just make it count. So here we go. A tuck sit-up looks like this. So you're laying on your back. You're going to roll up and tuck your knees in, and then roll down. Okay. Now if you wanted to do that just part of the way, you would do it from sitting up, and you can use your hands behind you even. Okay. I like using the hands behind. Sometimes that's a nice option. So feel free to choose one of those. We're going to do 20-10. Are you ready? We'll start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll up, tuck those knees in, and roll it down. So remember, you have the option to come all the way down, or you have the option to come down to your elbows, which is always a nice little halfway point. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break and breathe. We're going to do it again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up and tuck. Roll it back. Use those elbows if you need them. Nice. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break. We're going to do round 3 coming up. Okay, hope you're feeling in your abs. I sure am. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up and roll down. Let's go. 20 seconds here. Doing the good work here. We're halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Round 4 coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tuck and roll. Nice. It's nice when we're timing ourselves because we don't have to worry about how many we're doing. I like being freed of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Round 5 coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Round 5. Tuck. And tuck. Nice. This is round 5. We're getting real close to the end of this, and then we never have to do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Last round. We did it. 3, 2, and 1. Almost halfway there. All right, halfway. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go and shake it off. All right, we never have to do those again. Okay, flip it over. I'm gonna put you in a plank here. So find your plank position. Remember, plank just means shoulders over wrists. So you could even do it from your knees if you want to. We're gonna do a two-tap climber. So mountain climber just means you bring a knee to an elbow. But I wanna do 2 taps. I wanna do same side elbow, opposite elbow, and back. Okay, if you did this with your knees off the ground, same thing, same side elbow, opposite elbow, and back. 2 tap climbers. We're gonna do that same pattern, 20-10, 20-10, 20-10. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Find the climber, tap, 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 tap. 2 top climbers. If you mix it up, it's okay. Just keep moving. Halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break. Round 2 is coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, use those knees. Drop them at any time. But do your best. Try to touch that elbow, okay? Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 10-second break. Round 3 coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round 3, 2 top climbers. Tap, 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 tap. Pow, 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 pow. And you know, if you want to slow it down, then that's great too. I'm just kind of setting like a general pace, but you can definitely change that pace and make it short. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Round 4. 3, 2, and 1. Round 4. 2 top climbers. Tap, 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 tap. Can you believe we're already halfway through these? Super exciting. We're halfway through round 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Round 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Round 5. Tap, 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 tap. Keep it going. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Last round coming up. Maybe a good wrist stretch after this will be in order. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Last round. 2 top mountain climbers. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo! Okay, really good wrist stretch after that. If you flip your palms up so the fingers point back at you, you can smoosh the top of your hand out. Should feel nice. Take a moment. And then if you do the palm up, make sure you do the palm down for a couple moments, just kind of peeling it up and down. Okay, amazing work. I'm gonna get you off your hands for a little while, and I'm gonna flip you back over. So we're gonna do one more round of that same pattern, that 20-10 times 6, okay? All right, as you're ready, flip it back over. I have another sit-up variation here for you. You're gonna make this like a butterfly, like a diamond shape with your legs, okay? Option A, gentle option, you keep your hands behind you as you roll back and then sit up, okay? It's a butterfly sit up. Roll back, sit up. More spicy option is to not use your hands, to roll back and then sit up. Either way, it's good work. We're gonna do 20-10, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Roll back and sit up. Nice work, let's go. So use those hands behind you. You can drop down to your elbows and kind of use that as a support. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break. Round 2 coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back and set it up. Remember to use your breath to your advantage. So you can exhale on the way up and inhale on the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take a 10-second break. Round 3 coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up on the exhale, roll it down on the inhale. I like to use the exhale for the hard part and the inhale for the easy part. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Round 3 over. Coming up on round 4. Halfway through this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back, roll up. Use that beautiful strong breath muscle. Belly muscles helping you out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Round 5. Coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Round 5, butterfly sit-ups. Using those breath muscles. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 10-second break. Our last round of butterfly sit-ups coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Roll it up and roll it down. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo. Take a moment here, shaking it off. We're going to leave that pattern behind, that 20-10. We're not going to do that anymore, okay? So here's what's next. I want to play around with a little bit of a different pattern. And I'll show you where we're going with this. So for this one, we'll do a V-up. So again, same options. You can drop your hands behind you, okay? Using the support of your elbows so that when you want to press up to your V shape, you have the support of your arms. So you can do that. Coming up to alternate leg V-up. See how I'm alternating my legs. So if I wanted to make that more spicy, I would just remove the support of my arms. So you can choose what spiciness level suits you best. Okay, so for that one, we're gonna switch. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna hold the last one and I'll count to 10 seconds. And then we'll switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, and don't worry, I'll count everything for you. I just want you to know what to expect. So here we go. Find whatever V shape. Maybe you have your elbows down behind you, maybe not. And we're gonna come up to one side and down. Switch sides and down. Here's 3. Keep switching. And 4. Now next time you come up, number 5, hold for 10, 9, 8. You can have your hands behind you too, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna switch. Again, up, 2, 3, 4. Now hold number 5 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. We're gonna keep going. 1, 2. So you see how we're switching legs each time. 3 and 4. Now come up, number 5, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, switch. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do it 2 more times on each side. Switch. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just one more round on each side. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. Let's go. Up. We can finish this. 2, 3, 4. Last time. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let it go. Shake that off. Whew. Okay. That was an amazing challenge. We're gonna stick with that do 4, hold for 10, do 4, hold for 10 pattern, okay? And we're gonna try it on another movement. So here's this next one. It's a little side plank. So you can do this with your hand under your shoulder in your side plank. Okay, some people like that best. Some people prefer the elbow under the shoulder. It's really no matter to me which one you choose, as long as you have good form with your shoulders over your wrist and elbow, and either you're supporting yourself with a knee down or you have no knees down. Whatever way you do it on one side, try to do it on the other, okay? So just pick your side plank, make it feel just right, and then we're gonna lift and lower the hips. Okay, here we go. We're gonna dip the hip and lift. 1, let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Now lift and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do that 3 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more times like that. Up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more round. Up. 2. You can drop a knee if you need to, of course. 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let it go. Whew. Shake out that wrist. So we'll do the other side, of course, next. Everything the same, okay? So whatever you did on that side, copy it on this one. Remember, you always have a knee down option. You can even put 2 knees down, okay? Make it real easy on yourself. So you know the pattern here. Here we go. Okay, hip up and hip down. Here's 2 and down. 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Round 2. Up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Round 3. Up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. Up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Come on down. Take a moment here and shake that off. Amazing work. We're gonna leave that pattern behind. That repeat for 4, hold for 10 seconds. Okay, I hope you're feeling real good. We did a lot of side of the back strength there, a lot of shoulder strength. Okay, amazing. So now I'm gonna get a little bit more into arms, and we're gonna kind of burn our arms out for a little while here. So we're gonna do some backwards push-ups. So flip to your seat. You can have your legs out in front of you. Okay, and I love these for just building tone and feeling more confident about the backs of the arms. Okay, a lot of us tend to lose tone back here. I know I do. So this will really help with that feeling back there. So you want to have your hands under your shoulders and make sure the fingers point back at you. And then something that is challenging here is pulling the elbows inward. So they have a tendency to want to point out away from you. Do your best to pull the elbows to point back behind you. That's going to recruit the triceps the way that we need them. Okay. So go ahead and lift your hips up off the floor, keeping in mind you can drop them at any time. Okay. We're going to do 40 seconds of triceps push-ups, pointing the elbows back and straightening the floor, straightening them to push the floor away. Let's go. Straighten and bend. So you can lift your hips more to make this harder, obviously, and you can drop your hips to make this easier. Okay, but you're already about 15 seconds in, so keep it up. Very nice. Really point those elbows back and recruit the triceps. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 20-second break. I'm going to flip you over to your plank and we'll do some diamond push-ups. Again, more triceps here. Make a little diamond out of your fingers and put it under your face. Of course, use your knees if you need to, and you're going to come down into a little push-up and press the floor away. 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds. Diamond push-up. Out and in. So you could do it with or without the knees, of course. You can kind of play around. Maybe you do one with, one without. Maybe you do one knee at a time. So really play with it. I like the one knee with the diamond push-up. It's a nice combo. So 40-20 is our new pattern here. It's our new interval. I like intervals because they keep me going. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Take a 20-second break. We're going to come around to another movement here. It's a super plank. So plank however you like it, but you're going to come down to your elbows and up to your hands. Using those knees liberally, of course. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to your elbows and up on your hands. And of course, you are doing your best to reduce wobble and keep this movement really isolated to the best of your ability. Okay, I like to keep lifting the belly away from the floor here. That really helps me keep the core engaged. But you're almost there. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Okay. We're going to cycle back around to the first one we did. Remember that little backwards push-up, focusing on your triceps? Same thing. We're going to do 40-20. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips up. Point the elbows back and push the floor away. Bend. Push. Hips down makes this less spicy. Hips up makes it more spicy. You adjust your spice level. Nice work. Keep it up. Really making the triceps happen. I definitely feel my arms right now. Hope you do too. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 20-second rest. Flipping it back over to that diamond push-up. Remember that guy with the little diamond shape under your face. Okay, I like to do one knee up at a time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Diamond push up, push it away. Really nice work for those triceps. I definitely can feel it. Very effective. Also nice core work here because of course we've made this interesting by doing it in a plank. And what could be not made more interesting by doing in a plank? That's a good question. Keep it going, you're almost there. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, let it go. Take that 20-second break. We're going back to that super plank. Remember, down to your elbows and up to your hands, trying to make it smooth and control. Oh, my arms are tired. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, super planks. Down to your elbows and up to your hands. Stay strong, push the floor. Very nice. Getting close to the end of our workout. So make this nice and spicy. Make it worth the time. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay. Take a moment here. Shake that off. I have one more movement for us to play around with. Again, focus on the triceps. So you're probably going to feel this a little bit tomorrow. You'll think about me. Alright, so come onto your left side. You can just lay down. Left side down. And you have option A and option B as always. So go ahead and make your legs nice and long. So it is really kind of challenging to balance on that left hip. If you want to bend your knees to help out with balance, that's totally fine. Go ahead and do that. Either way, take your right hand down in front of you, just about level with your heart, and push the floor. To make this more gentle, you can grab your right tricep with your left hand. So you're grabbing onto yourself. I want you to push the floor down and lift your upper body up. The left hand pulling makes it easier, and lower it down. Try it without the left hand. It's a little more challenging on that right arm. So you decide which one you like best. Here's my challenge to you. I want to do a full minute of tricep side push-ups here. And I know you can do it. Modify if you need to. We're going there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A full minute working this right tricep. So make it easier by holding on to yourself. Really giving yourself a hand here. Make it harder if you need more. Full minute. Big challenge. You can experiment with floating your legs up off the floor if you like. I like to do that. So at the end of this minute, we're about halfway through, we're going to do our best to transition quickly to the other side and not lose any space in between. We're going to do a full minute on the other side with as little transition time as possible. Ooh, we can do it. We'll transition in 15, in 10, transition in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Transition to that right side down. Everything the same. Get yourself put together. Left hand down in front is pushing the floor. We're working the left tricep. And here we go. We're going up and down. Remember, the right hand can grab the left tricep and help you out. Let's go. You can also play with floating your legs. Keep breathing. I think this is a really nice challenge to finish our workout with. You're halfway there. Keep it up. Let that left tricep work. It's gonna feel really good later today. 10 seconds. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. You could come all the way down to your back here. Come on down. And the first thing I think we can do to cool down is just to make cactus arms. Okay, it's gonna feel good after all that work on your arms. Bend your elbows into a cactus shape. Drop into the floor. Tuck those shoulder blades underneath your rib cage. Okay. Go and get your legs up in the sky. And circle out your ankles here. So to cool down, I just want to bring us through some really easy movements that we can just get the heart and the breath and the blood to cool down slowly instead of abruptly. So bend your knees as much or as little as you like. Go ahead and glue them together so you have one big leg. And then glue your upper body to the floor. So do your best not to let it come up. And then let's just hover the legs on one side. So as you hover the legs to the side, make sure your shoulders stay on the floor. And then bring it back to center. And hover to the other side. Keep those shoulders down. And bring it back to center. So nice and easy. Just take a few side-to-side movements like this. You can really bend your knees a lot. Or you can extend your knees a lot. You just have. You can really make the most of this twisty movement in your spine and your back by looking away from your knees when you hover them. Okay, good. Recalibrating your spine, giving your whole back a massage. Okay, next time your knees drop out to the right, just let them fall out there. And then just take a moment. You can scoot your shoulder blades under you. The knees have fallen to the right, and you can give them a nice bend. Okay, open your arms wide here, like you wanted to give someone a huge hug. And look away from your knees, out to the left. So you've brought this twist all the way from the base of your skull, all the way down to your tailbone. Take a few breaths in your huge twist. Big inhales. Big exhales. And then you can bring it through center. Take those knees through center. Drop them to the left. Let them come all the way down. Make sure those shoulder blades are scooched to the floor, and then look to the right. And close your eyes here, just letting your body become cool and still again. Bring the knees back through center. And we're going to stretch out a little more here. So just grab your right knee. You can grab behind the thigh bone if you like, or you can grab in front of the shin. It's really whatever is more comfortable today. And you can just drop your left foot to the floor. Just let the left leg kind of relax down there. And then with your hands on your right knee, you can kind of squeeze it in towards your chest. Think of lifting your heart towards your knee as you move the knee towards the heart. Hold and breathe here. And then once you've done that for a moment or two, maybe start to waggle the knee a little bit right to left. Do your best to keep that right hip grounded as you do that. And notice how this feels in the right hip. Maybe you start to move the knee a little to one side and you just want to hold it there for a minute. Maybe feels it particularly nice. If you move it to the right or left, just stay there. Okay, after a really nice time stretching out your right hip, as you're ready, you can release it and we'll switch sides. Putting that right foot on the floor, switching knees. Let's bring the left knee in. Your hands can come behind the thigh or in front of the shin. You can squeeze that knee in towards your heart. Lift your heart towards the knee. And start to maybe waggle it a little side to side. Massaging out your hip. Hold where it feels particularly nice. Alright, we'll let that go. Go ahead and tuck your hands behind your knees. You can rock yourself all the way up here. And give yourself a hand. What an amazing workout. Thank you so much.